Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Mario & Luigi Paper Jam. In the last episode, we brought an end of tyranny to the imprisoned toads of Twinsy Tropics dungeon, facing off against their jailers, Wendy and Roy of the Koopalings, to open up the only path to freedom with the toads now saved, and fresh air has now been returned to the Mario Bros. Our next stop is to figure out a way to escape the tropical getaway we're now seemingly stuck on, until we find ourselves any sort of boats made from, hopefully, our freed Paper Toad pal friends, and as well as Toadette, of course. Since, with that being said, honestly, we have an idea of what we need to do, but is that really what we need to do? Honestly, that's a good question, since we have only just begun our true, adventure on the Twinsy Tropics here. And it does look like, I wasn't sure if these Koopas were... Oh, Paper Koopa. Okay, well that's good to see. Good thing we did that then, because I actually did not know if there wasn't going to be any Paper Koopas. So, good to know about that, honestly. But, yeah, definitely with everything going on, from everything we have seen, honestly, it seems like we're definitely going to be, hopefully, adding the Paper Toads into helping us out here in the near future. Just because of the fact that we have seen a toad here, and it's a very good idea, honestly, since, well, let's be honest here, the paper toad we saw in the last episode when we first got to Toad Town on the Twinsy Tropics did say that, well, he would like to make a boat to hopefully escape. And, well, honestly, that does seem to be the case with the fact that, okay, that's actually interesting. So the Koopas actually did change up their attack pattern. Okay. But, yeah, with everything to do with, the fact that there is Lakitus here, and it looks like okay, so the Koopa Troopas also, when they're in the paper form, also do what the normal Koopa Troopas do. Okay, cool. So we don't have to worry about any, random attacks out of nowhere. It seems like they might be faster, though. I'm not 100% on that, but it seems to be the case. But they seem to be about the same. Kind of like how the Hammer Bros were similar, but very slightly different. So, not too bad. But yeah, it's definitely seeming like we're definitely going to be needing to create a boat. But I would like to definitely at least take a small little detour and also check out the town too, because we didn't get to do much of that in the last episode, so it would be nice to at least see what's going on. There's also a blue toad here. Thanks to you guys, most of the kidnapped toads have escaped the Twinsy Tropics dungeon. But some poor toads are still down there, toiling away in the dark. Oh, it's just too awful to think about. Won't you go underground and help them? Sure. Is it going to be a Paper Toad quest? No, it seems like something else. I just got started running and I got lost. How do you get out of this place? The toads are freaking out. Okay. Corral them to the safe zone before time runs out. Oh, it's one of these. Okay, well, we'll do this. It's part of the quest of saving the day, so I don't mind doing this real quick. But it doesn't look like there's any enemies in between us and where we're going. But it does look like we can grab extra time, maybe. Yep, definitely can. What's this? Hit the blocks and add time to the timer. The higher the number you hit, the more time will be added. Oh, okay. That doesn't sound too bad. But, oh, wait a minute. We also have to worry about that as well. Okay. Other than that, is there anything else we should know about this place? Because it doesn't look like, yeah, we can't go that way. We have to somehow break through the rock here, actually, it looks like. Okay, we can do it from the side. Okay, cool. I wasn't too sure on that one. So, let's break through the rocks first, before we worry about where we are right now. Because I thought we had to hit them from a certain angle, but that's apparently not the case. So, good to know. But let's definitely go about... corralling everything here real quick, just to kind of get an idea of what we're needing to do. But it doesn't look like the toads run away from their current location, though. Oh, there's a toad in there. Well, that's good. Well, let's get our other toad buddy that's all the way in the back there out. No more hiding over there. But yeah, let's get everything, situated and know where every toad is, to at least kind of have an idea. But let's corral all of them towards the middle area, since that seems like where we're taking them. So far so good. We got a timer over here. Let's try and get a 20's not bad. I'll take a 20. And then it looks like nothing else on this side, so we don't need to worry about any more on the other side of the map here. So now we'll make our way back. There is a toad stuck in the wall here that we do need to break out. And there's also one on the other side too, so let's get both of those out. Oop. Well, apparently it does do it based on a certain angle. That's weird. And also it looks like we need to specifically open them from a certain one too, which is weird. Okay, well, not too bad. As long as we don't corral them incorrectly, we should be perfectly fine. But these toads definitely don't like to move in the way that you need them to sometimes, from what I've seen. But as long as we can get them over the bridge from the current ones that we have, I'll be pretty okay with that. But I think we might want to do the running way of doing this. I think. I'm not 100... Okay, Mr. Blue Toad, you can do that. You know what? We'll just let you be. But we're starting to run out of time, and I don't want to worry about time right now if we can help it. But, honestly, definitely not the easiest thing to do sometimes with some enemies, and from what we've seen. It looks like Blue Toad likes to run backwards, though, from what I've seen so far. Let's send him as far as we possibly can get them. But so far, it doesn't look like we have to worry too much. But we definitely have quite a good amount of them corralled. Okay, well, we have a rock here. So rock first before we worry about... Don't want to aim that way, though. That would be the worst possible way for them to go at the current moment. But so far, we're not too... Oh, of course. Okay. Well, that's apparently a problem. So let's break that. Grab onto the area over here. I was hoping that we were already in a good angle. But, let's slide the toad on down so we can get them out, since I don't think it would be a good idea to open up the rocks over there. So if we can help it, that would be a good thing. Okay, there is a toad stuck in there, and that's the last one we need. Let's add 20 seconds to our timer. I'm going to open them from this side, and I'm going to hope that's enough. Okay, cool. It is enough. Okay. And then we'll send them on through, and there's 22. Not bad. Although I felt like we were going to run out of time, though, for a second there. So I started talking faster. I think the exit is this way. It definitely should be. Yes, I can finally get back home. Thank you, guys. No problem. But there we go. 31 seconds. Not too bad, honestly. We had 3 minutes. So we needed an extra... What was it? We added 20 and we added 30. So almost an extra minute, but they gave you those blocks for a reason. So it was supposed to be about 4 minutes total extra time that you could technically have. So total 4 minutes we could have had. So it took 3 minutes and 30. Not bad. Not bad. We definitely did good. You guys freed all the kidnapped toads from Twinsy Tropics dungeon. Thank you. Once again, you really saved the day. Now I can finally stop worrying about this. Well, that's good to hear. Anything else? You know the purple ore in Twinsy Tropic dungeon? We should start selling it as a local specialty. You could repackage it with a catchy name, like the Miracle Happy Stone. It's a stone that brings the tranquility of the tropics straight to you. If we market it just right, we could make boatloads of money. What's that? Sounds like something you'd buy off an infomercial. Aw man, I thought it was a great idea. Honestly, we still don't know what those stones were, and why they were going to Bowser's Castle. This village used to have a boat that traveled between here and other places, but the boat was swept away during a particularly bad storm. That's why the tourist situation has been pretty sparse lately. That's good to know, so we definitely need to get a boat from the Paper Toads then, so that confirms that. But honestly, we should be good other than that. Let's definitely check out our gear though, because it would be worth checking. Oops, he's actually saying something. Oops. Usually I don't expect Toads to say anything in the shops, just from past games. But honestly, it looks like it's basically a Paper Mario shop. Okay, well, I'll take a pair of paper boots for sure, since that's plus 12 power to Paper Mario. Obviously a flimsy hammer as well, since that's also plus 12. Pretty good, pretty good. And then we already had the thinware from earlier, so not too bad. And then, honestly, I'll take a pair of stash gloves, since those are specifically for Paper Mario, so we'll take those for later. But not too bad, honestly. Not bad at all, honestly. I definitely will take what we can get, but not too bad at all, for sure. But, good that we have that now. And then, honestly, probably nothing inside this, yeah, no, no, like, toads with stuff over their heads and stuff like that. But there we go. All HP and BP now restored. And then we also have a card shop here. So we should take a look here, since we did unlock the new card ability in the last one. Welcome to Twinsy Tropics Card Shop. We specialize in cards that will help you out in battles, or as we'd like to call them, battle cards. The more cards you collect, the more smoothly battles will go for you. Okay then, feel free to take a peek at all the cards we have for sale. Incidentally, each battle card is one-of-a-kind item. No two are the same. If you are a collector, you'll want to get them all. Okay, we heard there was 154 total. Ooh, there's a resurrection one. I like the idea of that. It's 900 though. Oof, that could be pretty bad. But honestly, not too bad. Lowers piranha plant enemies levels by 5. That sounds good, I think. Honestly, there's definitely some good stuff here. I just at least wanted to look inside one of these, like, shops to at least check. But it says maxes out Paper Mario's copies, but it doesn't say always 6. I don't know if 6 is this, like, the main amount for Paper Mario or not. But that seems like it definitely says that. This gives us 50% extra experience. I like the idea of that, actually. Grants you twice the experience when you defeat an enemy with your next command. Ooh. Okay. Honestly, we'll buy the experience one for 50%, because we have the 25% one, so getting that would be pretty good, I think. But honestly, other than that, I'm not really sure on what else I would really want, to be fair, because I'd have to sit down and kind of really look at this stuff to really say if I want it, but I will take the 30% HP one. That definitely sounds like a good idea. And honestly, other than that, that's, I think, all we're going to be staying with, I think, for the time being, because I really don't know what else we could possibly want. Also, we have a better hammer. Forgot about we got that from Roy and Wendy. We should definitely probably use that in the near future. And we also got the chargeware from Roy as well. So we definitely should go about using those new stuff soon. But honestly, not too bad, honestly. We'll take the free upgrades for the battle cards. But honestly, that's the only ones I can really think of, to be fair. But it is better than nothing at all, to be fair, so I will definitely have to say that. But that's probably going to go on Luigi. Yep, Fighter Hammer can go on him. He'll take that. And honestly, other than that, we have pretty much everything else. Other than, well, we also have the wear, too, to be fair. Mario would like the better wear first. And then, obviously, Luigi will probably take the payback one, which will give him some speed, which isn't too bad. You know what? We'll throw that on, indeed, since that will be pretty good. And then, other than that, I guess we'll just swap on our new cards that we just bought, since those will definitely be better in the long run to have compared to the lower level versions that we're currently running. So we went from 25% extra experience to 50, and then a little bit extra HP instead of the one we currently had. So not too bad. But I think we're definitely ready to at least check out the right side here, because I am curious about that. Oh, the green shot. Okay. I actually thought the... Oh, hey, Cheep Cheep. We'll see what actually Cheep Cheeps do. I did not expect to see the Cheep Cheeps. Oh, they're shining. That's interesting. Is there any reason why they're shining? Does it mean they do more damage? Not sure. But that's new. Okay. Usually when you see... Oh, ow. Okay. That broke all my copies off of Paper Mario. That's definitely not a good thing. So he can get creased like the Goombas did in the beginning area when we accidentally... Well, we didn't accidentally do it, but we creased up a Goomba earlier. And now we know that, well, apparently Paper Mario definitely can have that status too, but that's good to know, because we weren't sure on that. But we knocked out one of those, little Cheep Cheeps there, and it seems like they definitely don't have more HP than I thought they did. But I was thinking, because of the fact that they're shining, I'm thinking of, like, Paper Mario stuff where they're sparkling enemies. Ow. That was free hit. Not a good thing, but, yeah, there's enemies that sparkle in the Paper Mario games, or the newer ones, I should say. But, it seems like that might not be the case on what was going on there, because we didn't get any extra experience for them. So I'm guessing they're Kind of like the Paper Mario enemies. Weird. But level 10 with 2 more dots until we hit our next rank. 1 HP, 2 BP, 2 power, 1 defense, 2 speed, and 2 stash. 30 stash now, that's good to see. I like knowing that we're on a high number for stash at any point, because the more stash we get, the better our stats will be later, and the more we get luckies. So, the more we can get, the better. But honestly, definitely interesting on the fact of everything going on with the surrounding area and everything. But it looks like there was quite a decent way in between us and the Lakitus, apparently. Thought there was a shorter walk there, but apparently there was a little bit extra. I was thinking like we were already there, to be honest, and that's why I was just running out there. But it looks like we did have some enemies in between us. But it looks like we are on the right level, though, so it's not like we're under-leveled or anything, so we don't need to worry about that. But, wow, actually, Koopa Troopa had a lot more HP than I thought he would, because the amount of red shells we hit into them wasn't enough, apparently, which is kind of surprising. This is the all enemies for... Honestly, I kind of want to hold on to those based on what we saw with the last battle. I would like to actually hold on that. But I will flip over the defense one, because that's not too bad for boss fights. I will have to say that. But honestly, in this case scenario, I think it's just better to do a multi-jump. Oh, we have less copies. Didn't realize that until we went all the way through that. Okay, where are you going? You're going towards Mario. You're going towards Luigi. Nice try. No triples yet. Since we saw that quite a lot in the previous area. Ooh, experience. We're definitely using the experience ones. Whenever those come up, I'll definitely use them immediately. Because more experience, the better. And that'll quickly level us up a lot faster than a normal fight would. So, if we could get extra... Ooh, hello. Giant Koopa Troopa shell. Okay then, interesting. So Paper Koopa Troopas can mold into one. That is good to know, because that was definitely a new ability. So instead of the one that was like the charged up version of the, like, they hold in place and then they run at you ability is not on them, but they have the making themselves into one ability. Okay, well, it's good to know. But, ooh, 126 experience. That was definitely worth using that thing on that then. Okay, cool. So it's very good that we got that ability. And then we also have a super candy in there. Honestly, with the fact that I don't know if I'm going to use the defense one under normal circumstances, I'm actually going to do this a little differently then. We're going to actually throw on the other experience one in there, so we have both of those. Because both could pop up, and more experience the better, really. So, I'll take it, honestly. But, honestly, with everything that we've seen, also this one's shining too. I don't know why some Cheep Cheeps shine, and some don't. Ooh, we got one of the urchin guys. Okay, hello, buddy. I don't know how I'm supposed to attack you. I'm gonna be completely honest there. How do you attack him? That's weird. Well, it looks like, attacking the Cheep Cheeps by jumping on them kind of forces maybe the urchins to come out, maybe? Huh. Weird. Okay, that was strange. Huh. Okay then, so Cheep Cheeps sometimes might not be worth going after then, based on that one. Just because, yeah, that was weird. That was very, very weird. I don't know what was going on there, but I have no words for what they just did there. I'm guessing the urchin gives more experience because he ran? And maybe that's the beanies of this game, maybe? That's like the only thing I could think of, but, okay. Well, we got a super nut, that's a good heal for everybody. So that should be 30 if we're going based on previous games. So that's not too bad to have, but we'll kind of leave the Koopa Troopas alone, just because I'm curious about the Lakitu house here, since we already know that we need to collect some more paper toads. So let's definitely see what's going on here. Hello, buddy. This is the newest Lakitu Info Center, and all of the Mushroom Kingdom. It's fresh out of the oven. Because of that, we're running a bit of bare bones operation for the time being. Be sure to check out in later once we finish setting things up. Oh, finish setting things up, you say? I can tell you guys are just itching to rescue some paper toads. I guess we are. Okay. Well, it seems like we're perfectly fine here. But let's see here. So we either have Tropical Paper Toad Hunt or Fly Guy Patrol without being spotted. Let's do this one first, because this one sounds like it's going to be harder, since being spotted might be harder, because we've never done stealth in any of these games, so I guess we'll find out. But rescue the paper toads without being spotted by the nosy fly guys. Rescue all of them. Okay, well, let's get on in there then. Doesn't sound too hard, but maybe it's... No, it is still like this. Okay, so don't be in the way that they're facing. Okay, so that's not that hard, I think. But how do we go about getting the toads? Do we just walk up to them, or... I'm guessing they can only see in one angle, is what I'm gonna say. So as long as we can't see them, or they're not, like, able to see in all directions, we should be fine, is what I'm gonna say. Okay, shouldn't be too hard. Maybe as long as we're behind rocks like this, maybe? Okay, let's wait for him. I need to get a perfect angle on him. Looks like the way, yeah, it's definitely just run around him. Okay. Wait for him to turn around. Oh, he can hear you. Okay, that's good to know. I did not know they can hear you. Okay, get ready. Now. Okay, he didn't see us. I'm very surprised about that one. Let's back up so this guy can't see us. It looks like he's going in a circle. They're both actually kind of going in a circle, actually. Not too bad, honestly. We already got 3 of them. Let's wait for him to turn around, grab our toad, get on out of there, grab him as well. Okay, let's actually get the one that was on the left side here first, because we saw a big group of them. Ooh, that looks interesting. But I have an idea of when we should run. Okay. Oh, nope. Okay, definitely not that one. Okay. I'm waiting for an opening again. It's definitely when this guy moves. So let's kind of stay behind him a little bit. Ooh, wow. Okay, that was way too close. Let's grab our toad over here while we're here. Okay, not bad. Definitely not bad, but that was definitely not how I was expecting that. I also see a toad in the back area here, so let's also grab him. I barely saw him, but we should be pretty good in this spot. Actually, he's not using his binoculars. Actually, is something I'm noticing. Okay, so if you walk past them, apparently they just search around with their eyes, apparently. Which is not a good thing. But they shouldn't be able to see me as long as I'm not, like, right next to them, I think. But not too bad, we got 9 of them already. There was one right there. Did not even see him until it was almost too late. I don't think, yeah, we don't need to worry about Paper Mario or anybody else. Ooh, wait a minute. That could have been bad. Okay. No. I didn't like that, but it was the only way I was thinking of getting over there. But there we go. Whew. Okay, not too bad. Okay, this one definitely can see you from a line away. Okay. Interesting. There's also a toad over... Maybe it's as long as the yellow toad, maybe. Maybe not all the way through, because there's one over here. So I'm guessing that's literally just if they happen to see you. But not too bad, though. We got pretty much all of them now. And now it's all just about getting the run in here. So let's prepare now. There we go. And that's it. Perfect. Okay, so now we just need to find the last one. And honestly, I'm not really sure on where he could possibly be at the moment. Just because of the fact that I'm not really sure. But I think I know where he is. He could be over this bridge over here. Yep, he is. Perfect. So we found him. I'm thinking this is definitely a run. So let's wait till, like, right there. That was actually right. I was thinking it was wrong, but ended up being perfect. But you rescued all the toads with no strikes whatsoever. Not bad. That was pretty good. That actually ended up being a lot easier than I thought it was. Just because I thought we were going to get caught multiple times there, but there is 15 more toads for us. Not bad. So now we're at 80 now. We also got another objective points. Didn't do the hard mode ones like I wanted to yet, which is a little unfortunate, but I still don't know what the rewards are for that. But not too bad. And then we'll tell him that we want to see some more. And now we're going to do tropical paper toad hunts. Rescue all the paper toads in this area. Okay, well, that one doesn't sound as bad as the last one. But is it a hide-and-seek one, or is it a... It looks like a hide-and-seek. Okay, that's perfectly easy. Oh, it looks like some are on enemies, too. So we'll definitely go about and try and grab our little paper toad pals from these guys. But honestly, not too bad. Doesn't seem like it's going to be too hard of a time of dealing with these guys. Let's go with the Koopa Troopa in the front, since I'd rather go with BP here, since, honestly, it's easier to go via BP than trying to jump on enemies sometimes. So, if we could save time by doing that, I don't mind, honestly. That's something we've done in previous games, so it's not too bad to sit back and do that every now and then. But we have a star for later. Okay, you're definitely going for Paper Mario, so nice try. Oh, we can hit him again. We can also hit him another time. Ooh, okay. That's good to know. So the charge up actually gives him a huge counter to him, which is nice to know because we did not know about that before, so that's actually really nice to have information on. But thanks, though. And we'll also grab our Paper Toad that you tried to steal. And there's our first one. Quite a lot of them here, if you really think about it. 35 toads for Twinsy Tropics with the quests that we've seen. I can't believe I'm being saved by the famous Mario. What an honor. No problem, Mr. Toad. We also got a blue toad right next to us, but he's a runner, so we need to kind of catch him off guard. But he shouldn't be too hard from what we've dealt with before, honestly. It looks like he was going in a figure eight around the rock here. When I'm chased, I just run. Thanks for catching me and snapping me out of it. No problem, buddy. But there we go, number 20. Or, well, 2 of 20. And also, I thought there was a fly guy attached to this guy. But apparently not. But we have to wait for it to come down? Not really sure exactly what's going on here. But it looks like we just touch him. Ooh. Boy, am I glad that nightmare's over. It looks like this is actually a grab, actually. So, let me set Mario and Luigi and Paper Mario up so we can do the trio grab. Because that looks like it might be actually what we're supposed to do here. And this one's definitely timed, which is a little unfortunate because I'm not really sure how fast that really goes, to be fair. Just because we barely have had the ability for long. Thanks for busting me free. The air in that bubble was the worst. No problem, bud. But there we go. Paper Toad number 3. And let's stack up everybody so we can catch the ones that are flying in the air. Because waiting for them to come down might not be the option. That one maybe. Actually, it might actually be the case the entire way through here. We just gotta wait until we can see a way of getting to them. Okay. Well, this one doesn't look like he's coming down anytime soon. And I'm not really sure what to do about that one. Oh, wait. Okay, they do go down a little bit. That's weird. Okay. I guess the trio grab just doesn't make them come down, so maybe don't use it on them. Okay, got it. Thanks for busting me free. The air in that bubble was the worst. Looks like the drop-off point for the toad up there is the yellow. Oh, okay. Actually, I see it. Okay, so literally just wait for them to go down is basically the best way of doing it. But if you can jump down here, buddy, that would be very nice of you. There we go. But there we go, number 6. I can't believe I'm being saved by the famous Mario. What an honor. No problem, bud. Into the pocket you go. And then we have an easy one over here. Yeah, he's definitely easy. He's just a timer. Okay. So we just need to time it just right when he's circling back. And I think it's from the red flower. Yep, perfect. So I was right on the red flower part. Ooh, I'm so glad you grabbed me. I've been floating around for days. That doesn't sound good at all. Jeez. That's good we got you. You probably are starving. Looks like a Cheep, but I'm not sure if we need to fight you or not, but there's a Cheep here. Guess we'll find out here, because we didn't see if he had any toads on him. Okay. Interesting. The Cheeps I'm not as sure about, just because of the fact that the sparkling thing doesn't really make sense to me. Because Cheeps normally don't sparkle like that in any Mario game, unless they're like paper ones. And, you know, they're made out of like the shiny paper and stuff like that. But these ones are definitely not made of that, so I'm very much confused, is what I'm gonna say. Just because it doesn't make any sense to me. And then when they were tired, they left the battlefield, as well as the urchin. So I'm not sure what's going on there either. It's definitely a conundrum, I will have to say that. And there was no paper toads on them, so not sure why they were even in this battlefield area. Weird. Okay then. Strange. Very, very strange. But, At least now I know that they didn't have any on them, to be fair, but it would have been good to know beforehand. This one's definitely not holding one, though. But there is some up here on this bridge. Okay. Looks like very specific spots, maybe? I'm guessing? Maybe. I'm not 100% on that. But it might be better to stack up like this, is what I'm going to say. Because then we can kind of maybe catch them before they happen. Yeah, maybe not, actually. I'm not exactly sure, then. Because we won't be able to run fast enough. So maybe just running in general, and just hoping we catch two. Yep, that's exactly it. And also, apparently, these guys have nothing to say, it looks like. They're just wanting to get inside our pocket as fast as possible. Okay, well that makes things easy. Okay, you are definitely a grab. So, I might actually timed it. Oh, almost did it just because of the setup of the ability. Also, we might need to go lower, actually. Yep, a little bit lower. We were just a little too high. But not bad. There's number 10. Ooh, I'm so glad you grabbed me. I've been floating around for days. Okay, so some of them repeat themselves. That's good to know, but I'll read them as much as I can. Because some of them do say different things, to be fair. Also, you are really, really running. Okay, definitely good to know about you. And we missed. Okay. But now I know you circle back, so nice try there. You're not circling around that time. I saw you beforehand. Hey, it's you guys. Well, this is a nice surprise. And the Koopa Troopa above us actually has one. We're going for him right now, then. Since we see him, might as well go for him, right? But we'll focus primarily on the ones that actually have the toads, since there's no real forced reason to worry about the other enemies. But for right now, because we're at the beginning, let's start the star points right now, I think. Because I think that's what we want to do here. Ooh, card beginner. Cool. We got a little bit of an excellent point for that. That's pretty nice. But yeah, if we can get a little bit extra points, we'll take them because we might be able to get enough for, ooh, hello, extra experience. Use that immediately. I don't see why not, honestly. More experience is better for me, and the better experience we get, the better we do, honestly. But yeah, if we can get as much experience as possible, I was more preparing to get more star points because of the star thing, but there we go. We got basically what we used for just in general, so it's not too bad. So we still have quite a lot of star points added up. Okay, he's going for Paper Mario. Nice try there. We're actually not going to hit a shell, so we can charge up some more of the star points. Because the more we can get of those saved up and stocked up, the better, honestly, in my opinion. So that'll bring us to 10. Not too bad. And honestly, that little one we started with was actually really good to start with, honestly. I actually think that was really worth it. But that little bit of experience almost got us closer to our next level. Ooh, boy am I glad that nightmare's over. Well, I don't blame you, buddy. I don't blame you at all. But I do see a way of getting a bunch of toads right here, so it was run at one of these, right? Or at least before it was. Looks like it's changing on me. There we go. It just didn't want to go on there for some reason. But fling ourselves over. Oh no, not like that. Okay. Well then, it is definitely like this then. So let's just... Oh, never mind. Okay, so we gotta wait for it. Or do we not, actually? Yeah, it looks like they're staying up there. Oh, never mind. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's timed. Okay, so we want to fling them up there, and then we want to fling ourselves. Okay. I got it. That was weird, but easy. Didn't make it seem like it was going to be like that at first, just because we already flung ourselves and nothing really happened. There's a toad over here, and he's screaming, and are you going to get in our pocket? Hey, it's you guys. Well, this is a nice surprise. Well, there we go. Not bad. There's another toad. I'm not really sure on where the other two could possibly be yet, because we haven't seen them at all. But, ooh, this could be one, actually. Just because we haven't seen many flip-over things in a while. Yep, there's one. Oh, it's just you guys. Thanks for finding me. I was way too scared to leave my hiding spot. I don't blame you, but get on into the pocket, and now we just need one more left. And honestly, I'm not really sure on where that final one could possibly be. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to find him anytime soon. It's more of the fact that we just don't know where he is. but it can't be on an enemy because we'd see him immediately. Maybe he's behind here, because this looks like... Nope, we can't go in behind it. I was thinking that we could, but nope, definitely not. But so far, where else could he possibly... Oh, he's right here. We haven't checked over here yet, but there we go. And screaming on through, and into our pockets. Oh, it's you guys. Thanks for finding me. I was way too scared to leave here. No problem, but there we go. All 20 for this mission. Not too bad. That was pretty easy. You saved all the paper toads? Yeah, we did. And there's a clear. Not too bad. We got all the toads we need, and I think we're able to leave now, I think. But there's 100. Not bad. 100 toads, that's quite a lot of them, honestly. But a lot of them have been tied to these missions, to be fair. Good news. I'm guessing we're ready to go, I think. Now that you've rescued enough of us, paper toads, we can help make the boats. Well, that's good to hear, buddy. But, wow. There is quite a lot of toads in our pocket. We didn't even send them out yet. I guess we don't need to. Wow. Just look at all of us. That is quite a lot. With all of this paper toad power, we'll get that boat built in no time. Also, one thing I'm noticing is we don't see Starlo as much in this game. He doesn't, she doesn't talk enough from what I've seen so far. She talks a lot more during the missions, though, which is good. But Starlo used to talk quite a lot outside of missions, too, so it's kind of weird. But maybe it's just for this area, to be fair. I'm heading back to the dock now to get started. Meet us there, okay? I'm sure the boat will be ready by the time you guys show up. Well, that's good to hear. Alright team, let's get building. Also, one thing I've noticed with the paper toad missions, we always seem to get papercraft areas afterwards. So, does that mean we're going to be seeing a papercraft here in the near future? Not sure, honestly, but that's kind of my, assessment of everything. I'm not 100% on that stuff, but from what I've seen so far, it definitely seems that way. And if I am right, that's good to know, because then we'll be ready for later on that kind of situation. But I'm not entirely sure. But it would be good information to have and know about if in case you're not sure. But it looks like it's definitely seeming to be that way, is what I like to say. But that doesn't mean that I'm for sure. But it is a good guess, for sure. But there is a right side here. I would like to take a look at that as well. Where does that go? Hello? Oh, that goes back to the desert. So why don't we just go back through that way? Well, the toads can't go that way, I guess. But, interesting, though, that there is a pathway back into the desert here. Well, maybe we should see the toads first, then. Because we might not need to worry about getting on the boat, then, if that's the case. But it would be good to at least check here. It looks like... Okay, yeah, we're definitely not going that way. I was a little confused there for a second. I was thinking that we really needed to go back that way, but it looks like we need a jump panel like we had back with the Pokies to go that way. Which is, not honest anymore. So we'll need the toads to make another one of those, or we can jump over from the other side and then make our way back here. It's basically what I'm seeing here. But it is connected to the mainland, which is good to know. But we're definitely heading back over to our little boat here. But it's good to know that Duke Dunes is connected to Twinsy Tropics, because it looks like that on the map. And that was one thing I was confused about when I saw the map earlier, and saw that it wasn't leading us to where we actually thought it would be connected to. But not too bad. I think we're done with Twinsy Tropics now. And honestly, whatever happens with the boat here, I guess we'll find out. We finished the boat. It's our best work yet. It rides like a dream, too. Well, that's good to hear. And honestly, I'm quite curious to see what your boat looks like. We'll climb aboard and make yourself at home. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. We're so relieved there's finally a way off this island. Honestly, same here. Now, Twinsy Tropics finally has a boat, too, as well, after they lost their last one. What's that? You want to know if we'll be riding with you on the boats? Yeah, are we? Actually, we found a different method of transportation. Oh. Well, we didn't need the boat then, but technically we did. But thanks. Yep, we'll handle taking the paper toads to Peach's castle. Don't worry about a thing. Well, that's good to hear. We had the good luck of bumping into Lakitu while we were building the boat. And we figured that since we're heading to Peach's Castle anyways, we'd give the Paper Toads a lift. Well, we do have the mustache plan, but thanks anyways. Thank you for your help, guys. Good luck out there. Well, see you guys later then. So now 100 Toads back at base, which is good to hear.
Well done. Let's head out.
Let's head out indeed. Oh, does Luigi not want to go?
What's that? We have some additional passengers.
Oh yeah, the Toads that were, trapped in the dungeon. Yeah, that would definitely make a lot of sense for our passengers.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, we definitely need them. What's Paper Mario doing up there? Probably not your smartest, well, actually, okay, I was not expecting that one. But I guess that is actually a good thing we have Paper Mario, because now we have a sail for our boat. Mario. Oh, wait for me. Oh, we left him. Sorry there, buddy. But it looks like we're going all the way back to Peach's Castle, it looks like. Also, we kind of forgot our know-it-all Toad. Oops. Woohoo! We're back. What a relief. What a relief indeed. After being stuck on Twinsy Tropics for as long as we have, it's definitely good to be back. Yay. Look at that blue sky. Smell that delicious green grass. Mwah. It's exactly like I remembered. Wait a second. Oh, Kamek's definitely been here. I don't remember that part. Yeah, that's definitely new. But, nothing we can really do about that, to be fair. But we're on the other side, actually, of the, area we went through in the beginning. Because, we didn't actually go to the bottom right here, I think. So that is definitely new. But, let's see here. Exactly, things are crazy. You guys should check on Peach's Castle and make sure everything's okay. We're gonna rest here for a bit, but we'll head over soon. Okay, we can go back to Peach's Castle. Although, is that really where we want to be going, though? Yep, it says head back to Peach's Castle. Okay, well, let's go head back there and get our bearings, then, is basically what I'm gonna say there, because that's all I could really think of. Also, not many coins in this block, actually. Only one per jump, unfortunately. But, could be much worse, to be fair. There was also a Lakitu building over here. Well, we could see it on the map. Also, Monty Moles. We haven't fought off with those guys yet, so we should definitely see what's going on with them, because there might be differences between Monty Moles in this game, compared to the ones we've dealt with before. But where are you going? It's definitely going to be a whack-a-mole, though. Oh, definitely so, but he's definitely going in between all the holes, though. But it looks like he attacks the final one on how it looks, at least. But we'll flip this one over, flip the paper one over, and then we'll keep what we have, I think. These guys are level 12, though, so we do need to be careful against our Monty Mole pals here, because they're going to hurt, I think, if we let them flip over speed, because I haven't really needed the speed yet, but it might come handy in the near future, you never know. But, let's definitely go for Trio Racket here. So who's it going to? Mario. Okay, so from Luigi to Paper Mario, Luigi, Mario, Luigi, and now it's the final round. And this is the easier part. Unless you don't mess up the final part, which I still don't know why that happens. I swing, or I press the button at least, and sometimes it doesn't swing. I don't know if it's just because, I guess you can't hold the button down, and that's what I'm thinking it is, because it seems to be what's happening, but I'm not entirely 100% sure. It's unfortunate that happens that way, though. But let's see here, where are you going? Oh, you're going Paper Mario first. Nice try there. And 74 experience. Not too bad. And we also got a level for Mario, making us level 11, so level 12 is indeed our rank up. 4 HP, 1 BP, 3 power, 2 defense, 3 speed, 3 stash. Not bad at all. And 34 stash is always good to see. Especially on Mario, specifically. Paper Mario has even less stash than regular Mario. Ooh, Paratroopa. Definitely good to see them around here, because we dealt with them first, but it's always good to see those kinds of enemies. But we'll leave the Monty Mole alone, since we have had a couple fights here in today's episode, so we'll kind of leave them alone a little bit, just to kind of get towards Peach's Castle. So Peach's Castle to the left. Doesn't look like too much new stuff, but we got a pair of knockout boots. Knockout boots are the ones that we get extra power for knocking out enemies in previous games. Not sure if it's going to keep the stat or not. Increases your striking power with every enemy you defeat in battle. Plus 18. That's pretty good. So, probably Luigi. 67. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. And then we'll give Mario the bear boots. So, he at least has a nice upgrade to go with. But not too bad. Okay, so Luigi's going to be hitting harder now than Mario currently. So, good to know about that one. But it is better for Luigi in the long run, to be fair. So, giving him any kind of bonus stuff is never going to really hurt us too badly. But it is definitely a good thing to have every now and then. But honestly, this should lead to a Lakitu house, based on previous, yeah, there it is right there, so I was right. I thought I remember seeing one, because we didn't know what it was before, and we saw it on the map. So I'm kind of curious if these guys are going to have anything new. Oh, you again. We chatted a while back, remember? Yeah. It was outside Peach's castle way back when. Oh, so it was a different Lakitu every time, so that's good to know. Well, that was then, and this is now. So let's talk about current events. The mysterious pipe in the Lakitu Info Center is now open. Oh, cool. I wonder what that does. The pipe will take you to the most amazing arcade ever. Take a break from saving the world and play some games. You deserve it. I'm kinda curious about that. But I'm more curious on if there's any more toads around here. There are no Paper Toads rescue quests available for you right now. You should head back to Peach's castle next. Well, good to know about that, so this one didn't add any new ones to us. But maybe later. I'm just curious on what's down here. But, what are you doing, actually? The delicious Laka tea refreshes the body and mind for mere 20 coins. Would you like to purchase some Laka tea? Sure, I'll take a free heal. Well, 20 coins is not that bad for a heal. It's cheaper than using mushrooms and, syrups. So it's definitely worth doing that. But, curious about the games. Oh, I know what these are. Boss fights, refighting boss fights, refighting the, well, paper crafts, and then this is the bros ones. Okay, so this is how you do that stuff in this game. Good to know. Okay, well, I normally don't do that stuff, so I'm gonna just say thank you for it, but we don't need to worry about that. Ooh, paper bomb. I'll definitely fight you. But we've technically, oh, there is the shinies. Okay, so shiny paper enemies do exist. Oh, forgot you run in circles. Ow. Forgot about that too. Forgot when you jump on a bomb in this game, it's not a good thing. Okay, what are you? Oh, you're going to Paper Mario. Definitely not letting you do that one. Ow. Well, we at least hit one of you. But that's not a good thing. But, honestly, it seems like it's better to not jump on that one, to be fair. Because it's not a good thing to jump on these guys at all, to be completely honest there. But, yeah, that could have been much, much better. But we need to focus on the shiny, sparkly guys here, because, those guys hurts. Those guys definitely hurts. So, he's our definitely focus enemy. I'm gonna say Fire Flower, because they're bomb-bombs. So, this should be instantly getting rid of them, based on previous interactions with bomb-bombs in other games. So, I'm gonna say probably our one in first ticket to getting rid of a bunch of them. No, really. That didn't set them off either. That's surprising. Not exactly what I wanted to do there. And we knocked out Luigi, too. Ouch. That's not good at all. That's really, really not good. But thankfully we're on Paper Mario, and he's easier making sure not to jump on a circular targeting bomb-bomb of doom, to be fair. But it looks like they run slower the less of them there are, is something I'm noticing. But let's, how do we do this? Because I have an idea here, and I'm thinking what it is... Actually, we could do the experience first. Let's do that first, actually, since I noticed we have the 50% experience. So let's definitely throw them into the fight. And then we're going to try and revive Mario and Luigi soon. But I want to go for Paper Bomb. That's level 19. Oh, wow. Okay. That's the reason why he hurts. That is indeed the reason. Okay. Good to know. Very, very good to know. I was wondering why he hurt a lot, and that definitely adds up. I'm gonna be honest there. Okay, so first thing is definitely going about and doing a copy first, just to get everybody, well, get all the Paper Marios back, just so we're doing full damage again. But yeah, definitely the idea here, I do know exactly what we need to do. It's definitely try and stay away from the Bomb-Bombs as much as we possibly can, until we can at least get level 19 one out. Ooh, he's running. We definitely don't want to get hit by the running one. But as long as we can get rid of a bunch of the sparkly ones out, we'll be perfectly fine, I think. It doesn't exactly say what the status is, but if I remember correctly on the... Hopefully that gets him. No, it's not. Oh, no, please. 98 damage. Oh, shiny enemy. Okay, I was right. It was called shinies. I wasn't exactly sure or not, but that's good to know that they run at you like that. Because that is not my favorite thing. I'm gonna be honest here. Also, he attacks twice, apparently, because he's faster than us. That's also good to know. Okay. Well, let's definitely go about doing the hammer here, because then we can do a little bit of damage to both of them. Okay, that's just the normal Bomb-Bomb. So let's blast him on out. Okay, so far so good. Honestly. As long as we don't get hit by Mr. Shiny here, I think we'll be fine. But it looks like he definitely likes to run slow sometimes and run fast sometimes. But for the most part, as long as they don't, like, back up, it seems like it's definitely easy to deal with them. But let's definitely get the shiny one out of here, if at all possible. Because getting him out of the fight, I think, will do us good. Because then Mario and Luigi should be able to easily get back in. Although, that kind of knocked him out. Ooh, what's this? Takes a small number of coins based on your level in exchange for 6 star points. Really? Okay. That's interesting. Well, Paper Mario got all the experience. Not sure how I feel about that, but that kind of evens them out in the long run, actually. So maybe that's not too bad for Paper Mario getting that, but that would have been good experience for everybody, to be completely fair about that, but could have been worse. I'll be honest, but yeah, I definitely would have liked to get that experience. I forgot that the backup part of them going into the angry mode actually messes everything up when it comes to making sure we get that stuff. Oh, we got the Star Brooch for both Mario and Luigi, too, so now we have a paper version and the regular version. And this is definitely Peach's castle. Okay, well, let's follow our nice little pathway right to where we need to be. But yeah, definitely unfortunate on running into a level 19 of anything possible to run into. That is definitely not good. Because, well, let's be honest here, we really weren't ready for... Oh, they throw rocks at you. Okay, then. That's quite surprising. But yeah, definitely not the best thing to run into, so, for sure. Mario. Is it... Yep, it's a regular Toad. Boy, am I glad to see you. We're glad to see you, too. You see, Princess Peach has... We already know. Actually, it will be much easier if you get to her castle and see for herself. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe Paper Peach's, like, idea of, like, strategy of getting out of Bowser's castle, or, well, the villa where Bowser Jr. was actually might have worked, actually. Because we did see that they had a cardboard cutout that they were planning to use. So I'm guessing we might end up finding out that Peach did actually escape. I guess we'll find out. And there's Toadette. Oh, it's awful. Just awful. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Looks like Princess Peach isn't here. But I guess the Toads didn't see us come back, to be fair. Get a grip on yourself. What's going on, buddies? My friend here is too distraught to speak clearly, so let me explain the situation. Please listen carefully, none of this fast-forwarding business, okay? I don't press the fast-forward button, but okay. There's a way. There I was, taking my daily constitutional, up Mount Burr, you say, when suddenly who just should appear, but Bowser Jr. and Paper Jr. Oh, so the villa is actually on the Ice Cap Mountain. Now we know the name of it, Mount Burr. Okay, I was thinking they were going to be on Twinsy Tropics. That was what I said back when we found out about that. Because that seems like a place where a villa would be, but I guess the vacation home is on the ice caps of a nice and frozen mountain. Pretty good vacation home for a very hot, lava-y lizard, I guess, that is Bowser, or, well, turtle dragon thing. But still, though, with both princesses in tow, it's at least good that we know that they're over there, which means that the princesses aren't at Bowser's castle anymore. They're at Mount Burr. That's good to hear, so now we know where to at least save Princess Peach, but we also know in third person that they have the book. So, Bowser Jr., you better be getting ready here, buddy, because we're coming right for you.
Who knew that Pops had a villa way up here? Talk about a killer view.
It looks pretty good.
Hey, buddy.
I like how we have the two paper Bowser Jr.'s get along, from what we've seen so far.
Did you check out the awesome papercraft downstairs? It looks just like us.
Papercraft Bowser Jr.'s, you say? Well, good information to know about, so we have a papercraft at Mount Burr. Good to definitely know.
No way, I gotta see.
Well, there they go. But cool though, Papercraft Bowser Jr. sounds like an interesting fight. But here's the princesses again.
Where are we? On top of a mountain.
Definitely for sure. Definitely a mountain. But mountain seems like an understatement. This still looks more like a Mount Everest kind of thing.
Bert, I'm freezing.
It definitely doesn't look very warm, I could say that for sure. It's definitely looks like a blizzard almost on the other mountains that we can see in the background.
At least we've got each other to stay warm. How you're so run cold too. Oh, how silly me. Of course you do, after all you are me.
Well, it's good to see the princesses are doing good together.
I wonder where Mario is.
I'm surprised they haven't tried to escape yet with their cardboard cutout. Because they tried to do that earlier, but they decided, I guess, not to do so.
And of course, Paper Mario and Luigi. If your Mario is anything like the Mario in my world, I'm sure they're both fine. They are very capable, aren't they? And so caring, especially towards Luigi, who, let's face it, is Luigi. Well, Luigi tries his best, but he.
Luigi does enough to match Mario. Luigi is definitely underappreciated in these games. I'm definitely going to have to say that, because Luigi is honestly my most trustworthy ally in the Mario and Luigi games. Out of Mario and Luigi, Luigi's always been our ace in the hole, where he was the one that really turned the tides in battles because of his luckies. So, I'm going to be honest, Luigi is stronger than Mario in my opinion, especially in the Mario and Luigi games. Not physically with raw strength, but through luck is where his real strength lies. And honestly, sometimes he does a lot more damage than Mario sometimes. But if you can get their stash at the same, then they're good at the same level. Which is something that's always good to try and get at, because having a lot of stash on Mario and Luigi is really good sometimes. But let's see what's going on here with Princess Peach and Paper Princess Peach.
You know, I never noticed how lovely our hair looks against our pink dresses. The pink really seems to bring out the golden undertones, don't you think? You're absolutely right. To be honest though, I've always wanted to do something really drastic to my hair. Like chop it all off.
Really? I have never thought about that with Princess Peach, just because it's never looked any shorter in some games. Sometimes it's tied, but that's only in sport games sometimes. But honestly, that surprises me.
Me too, but sometimes always talks me out of it. But someone always talks me out of it. They say that short hair isn't sufficiently princessy? I've heard that one a lot. Exactly. It's completely ridiculous. I do get tired of this look. Do you have any ideas about how to style it differently? Well, there's always a ponytail. It's good for playing sports, but it's hardly a new look.
See, like I said.
I guess I could always try flat ironing or crimping it. or dyeing it purple. Those are all interesting options, but have you considered changing your outfit instead? Well, this is one of my favorite dresses, and like I mentioned, the pink goes so well with our hair color, but I've always been curious about how maroon would look on me. Yes, variety is the spice of life.
Looks like the minions are just confused.
Once we get out of here, let's have a fashion show to debut our new looks. Oh, excellent idea. I have a closet full of tiaras that I've never even worn. Me too.
It looks like, oh no, actually they fell in love with the princesses.
So the princesses aren't being held at Bowser's castle anymore?
Apparently not. That's right. They're now at Bowser's villa way up at the top of Mount Burr. Can you believe that creep has a villa? Bowser's treachery is even greater than we previously imagined. I can just picture the sorry scene now. The two princesses, distraught with fear, shivering in the cold. Shivering in the cold is right. Their frozen tears like ice drops on their faces. While the bratty Bowser Jr.'s whine endlessly about feeling bored. A fate worse than death. This cannot stand. That hateful Bowser. The only ones who can save the princess now are... Hey, where'd you guys go? Everyone left. They didn't want to hear him ramble on anymore.
Our course is clear. Let's head back to Mount Burr.
To get to Mount Burr, cut through the north path, part of Gloomy Woods. So we need to go through Gloomy Woods first. You must hurry. The fate of the world is in your hands, not to mention the princesses.
Right, anyways. You're gonna need a paper craft which I will take care of. You guys go ahead to Mount Burr, and I'll meet you there.
Okay, that's the plan then.
No worries, Green Dude. I've been on all sorts of adventures recently, so I'm actually kind of an expert on this.
Captain Toad?
See you at Mount Burr.
Okay, we'll see you soon then. Fear not, beloved princess. This Toad will never abandon you. Well, there it goes.
Oh right, I almost forgot. I heard that the shops in Princess Peach's castle have new inventory, so we should check them out.
That definitely sounds like an option. But I'm going to actually end off today's episode here. Because if you notice, there has been quite a lot of mini cuts that I'm trying to cut around. Because there is a thunderstorm going on right now. So I have to go. But with that being said, we are at a good time anyways. But with that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you on the next one. And we'll be making our way to Mount Burr. In between episodes, I'll go and get the experience we might be missing out on. So we might be next ranked by the next episode. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky. And peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.